Why, it's Mr. Spock. Buried alive. Buried alive. More! Johnny 2!
Remember this well. There shall be no peace as long as Kirk lives.
Come on, come on.
To fly apart.
Fire, Martin!
Good morning, greetings, one and all, and welcome to the 1 year anniversary of Zero Hour on Mornings of Mischief. We got some really cool stuff coming to you today. But good morning, Zero. How are you doing, my friend?
Good morning, Loki. I can't believe it's been 1 year already. My God. And good morning to chat. Thank you for being here on this very special Monday morning. Zero is a white dot. Uh-oh.
You're what?
According to Mansquatch, I am a white dot.
Oh, change your avatar. It's because you went camera on there for a minute. Now you back. So
y'all, yeah. All right, you all ready for this? I'm sorry, guys. You're getting a meat shield today. Oh my God, what is happening here? It's 1 year. Fuck it. We're going all out. So good morning to you all. I hope you appreciate this because I've had to shut the air conditioning off. I'm already starting to sweat because it is a friggin' heat wave this morning and I'm drinking nice hot tea. So yeah.
It's a hot box.
Way to be professional, dudes. Pow! So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Loki. And I'm glad you're all here.
Good morning. Arwen Avalon says, there he is. The man himself, the alien of aliens, in your morning coffee.
I did, the morning tea. I can't even do it. Way to be pro, Zero. Way to be pro.
Let's say good morning to everybody. And first off, a big good morning and thank you to Chris Persia, who sends us a $10 Canadian super chat and says, congratulations on 1 year of bringing your combined unique brand of mischief to our mornings. May you continue to give us that kick in the pants that gets us going in the morning. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you so very much, Chris Persia, the wrench of wrenches, ladies and gentlemen, and 1/3 of Team Ragnarok. Thank you so very much, brother. Skull!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Leia Rose, good morning, Leia Rose says, Zero, put on your alien snarl.
She says put it on. 6 says take it off. I don't know what you guys want. Yeah! All right.
Arwen Avalon says, show off your alien queen statue.
Yes,
Zero.
Mother is up there. She is one of 2,500 worldwide, I think. And then, of course, because we have another segment planned for today, we got the WWF Championship, last held by my buddy, my pal, Stone Cold Steve Austin. So yeah, we're getting full treatment, guys.
Good morning to Dega Outlaw. How are you doing, my friend? The Mad Doctor of Disaster and Destruction is here, my co-host on Thursday nights. Absolutely wonderful gentleman. We did not get to do 7 Kinds of Mischief last Thursday. Hopefully we will be doing it again this Thursday. So, good morning, Mark, the infinitely tired, the Bash brother of the South is here. Bright as day says mic issues. Do we have mic issues?
I don't know.
Is it me?
Who's got mic issues? I'm hearing you. Y'all hearing me? Uh-oh. Wait for something to go wrong on day one. I don't know. I'm coming through on my mixer here.
God help us. I hope not.
Yeah, maybe it's a YouTube thing. I don't know, because I'm coming through all right here.
Where's your muffin?
Where's my
your
muffin? In your pants. Yeah, that's right. Zero's all out of F's to give today. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I'm
a muffin in the pants.
Yeah, muffin. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so Gun Bunny hears both of us. All right. Oh my God, guys, I'm getting fucking hot already. I'm gonna have to take some.
This mic isn't great, but it's workable. Is that mine?
Is it mine? Is it my mic? It might be my mic. I don't know.
All right, maybe it's
mine.
Well. Who knows?
I don't know.
I guess I need a new mic. Doesn't sound like an external mic.
Who knows? I don't know. I'm plugged in with an XLR cable, so it's a hot mic. It's coming through.
Check my mic.
It could be a YouTube thing, could be a Streamlabs thing. Who knows? My mic has a bit of a tinny sound. Yeah. All right. I don't know.
Huh.
Oh well.
All right. Okay. So,
blah, blah,
guys,
blah.
we're gonna drop something on you right off the bat. Give me 1 second to.
It's coming.
To set this up, we're gonna run one of these like every. But we're gonna start off with one of the best ones we've got. We've got a couple of these. This is from God, what, a decade ago?
No,
almost.
I want to say maybe 2014, 2015-ish. Who knows?
Man, 2014, 2015-ish. Okay, so
yeah, it's been a while.
This one is called Loki and Zero discuss Janeway and Cass.
Oh God!
Didn't like Janeway, and it wasn't that she was a woman. I totally believe that role should have been for a woman. I had heard they considered Jonathan Frakes not using William Riker, but using Thomas Riker.
Right. And
that might have been okay, but I like the idea of having her kind of have to lead her family home.
Yeah.
The problem I had with her is there were moments in that first season where she said something and didn't follow through with it. Mm-hmm. And the phage people, the people with the melty skin, she had told them, if you ever, and Voyager had way more tech than anyone in the Delta Quadrant that they had met so far. They could kick the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless they had like a dozen ships attacking them or something. But she had told those phage motherfuckers, if you take any one of my people again, I will hunt y'all down and I will kill every single last one of you. And they did it again. And she let them get away with it. She got
And
her
you're just
people
like,
back.
what?
Yeah, she got her people back.
Ruh-roh.
And then it's like, we're back on course for Earth. And you're like, wait a minute. You said that you were going to kill all them motherfuckers if they did anything like this again. And they do something like this again. And you're back on course for the Alpha Quadrant?
I know, and it's like, oh, come on, fight someone, damn it. I really like Janeway, though. Janeway, I always liked it. And I enjoyed the fact that it was...
And this right here, this is what we're talking about right here. Loki's criticisms are consistent over the year.
Yeah.
I haven't changed my mind.
No.
I haven't.
Neither of us have. Am I coming through okay now, guys? I figured out what the problem was. The webcam was actually using the mic, not this one. So let me know if it's all right.
Sound good. Sound good to me. So, but yeah, I mean, it's been to me, it's been the same argument. So yeah. I've had the same complaints.
All right, I sound the same. God fucking damn it. I don't know what
a woman, because it was completely different. You know, we weren't used to seeing that. It was something that a lot of people were probably waiting for. And I will give credit to Kate Mulgrew because she did play a really, really interesting character. And in the years since, you know, she's gone on record to say that role kind of took over her life. I mean, that was her. She had to live that every day. So I will give her full credit for making an extraordinary character in a franchise that, you know, as soon as you play anything in Star Trek, you're branded, you know, and she took that on with a full head of steam. So props to her.
And she did redeem that. And I think that was the writer's fault. That was not her fault. I have no problem with the actress. I had a problem with the character in that first season. I didn't think she followed through. She needed to follow through with that, and that's the writer's fault for not getting her to follow through with that.
And that's the argument we made. That's the argument I'll still make, is that first season, Janeway. Yeah. It's the writers. It's the writers' fault. They didn't know how to write her. They wanted to make her a tough cookie, but then they backed down on things. And I've heard the argument, well, she couldn't take on all of them, but these people were like scattered and hiding in caves. So yeah, she could have vaporized a lot of them. And but that's not Starfleet. Well, then don't make the threat that if you ever come near us again, I'll wipe your people out and I'll attack every ship of yours that I see. And yeah. So, but she had to bluff her way. No, she didn't. She could have blown up that whole phage colony of bastards in that cave, and she didn't.
Or she could have always done what she loved to threaten to do in the first couple seasons. They're like, I will order my ship to self-destruct. I've been saying it since day one. She probably tried to bluff her way through a ship self-destruct so many friggin' times I've lost count. Yeah, man.
But it's funny to hear that, to go back and to hear that. Yeah. And
just to hear and how little we've changed at all. I mean, God, man. I mean, because we're only going back 6 or 7 years, maybe, which is still quite a while when you think about it. But man, that's how long we've been doing shit like this, guys. So when we talk about the old stomping grounds, that's where we're going back to, man. For Loki and I, it's almost been, I want to say 10 or 11 years we've known each other.
Almost, yeah.
Almost
10 years.
And then maybe another 6 or 7 since we've been doing shit like this. The cool thing is we don't have to do any more old interviews. You guys get that now every Monday, which is great. Mike is balanced now. Okay, good. I hope that worked it out. Way to be pro celebrating your 1 year anniversary.
It's the years, it's the mileage zero that get you. Yeah, it's the years, it's not the years, it's the mileage.
Yeah, it ain't the fall that gets you. It's a sudden stop at the bottom. Oh my God. Oh God.
And maybe we felt that way because of Cisco. I think that, you know, seeing how great Cisco was, seeing how great and just passionate, he wouldn't take shit off of anybody. No, Was he a changeling infiltrator? No. Was he a Dominion spy? No. He was just a man, and he's beating the shit out of that punching bag, and you're like, God, help me. Yes.
Yeah, we did plenty of material on Cisco too. My God. Yeah, and it was always the thing with Cisco because I always loved Picard. Picard was always at the top of the tier there. But when Cisco evolved and started going through all the crap with the Dominion War and all these prophets and oh my God, the Louise Fletcher, what was her character's name? I forget. But when he started dealing with all that and keeping the crew all together, I'm thinking, man, Cisco is just growing into a badass. That whole growth for his character alone was what started to inch him up towards the apex there. God,
oh, absolutely. I absolutely agree.
Yeah, one of the best Trek characters ever created. And Avery Brooks brought that to life in so many ways. Yeah.
Picard never hit me. I'm not Picard.
We covered that too, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. Takes names and kicks ass. He kicks all the ass. Yeah, man. With some good
Louis
times.
Sparrow, Janeway was a better Starfleet officer than Cisco, even if you like him better.
As a Starfleet officer, I can see your point there. Yes, I would kind of agree to that. Because I mean, the one thing Janeway had, she was put in a situation that we'd seen no other captain put into before. So how you deal with that is kind of how you define yourself.
And how she dealt with it was, Commander Chakotay, go into that nebula. There's coffee in that nebula. Put the entire crew in danger, and let's go and get coffee. I need my coffee, Chakotay. I need my coffee this morning. So go into that nebula and risk the entire ship and everyone in it for coffee.
And the other thing I'm going to do is keep Harry as ensign for life.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to tie him up and keep him in my quarters and whip him every night because I'm Captain Janeway.
Oh my God, I like that Tuvok was kind of her voice of reason more times than I can count. She kind of kept him grounded, and Tuvok himself was actually cool because that was, if I'm not mistaken, the first time we actually saw like a full-blooded regular character Vulcan. You know, I might be wrong, but. Yeah, Tuvok was cool because we ain't found shit. Tim Russ is a good guy.
Man Squatch, the writers on Voyager need to read more science books. They would sometimes forget how common hydrogen is.
In space, yeah. Hydrogen is very common. Yeah.
Arwen Avalon Cisco had the diplomacy of Picard, but the street smart savvy of Kirk, and gave no fucks attitude when it applied. Absolutely. Yeah. Mr. Wolf. I'm a quantum torpedo and right. Don't fuck with the Cisco on it.
With the Cisco on it. Isn't it funny? I'd like to think, Loki, the relationship you and I have is based on more than Star Trek, but Star Trek comes up a whole hell of a lot.
That's how we met.
That is how we met. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But we've grown as people. We've evolved.
Have we now?
Yeah, we may have the same dialogue and repeat the same lines we had 10 years ago, but we've evolved.
Speaking of Cisco, how about this?
Back to the very first episode when, you know, we find out how about all these prophets and Bajorans and Benjamin Sisko himself talking to Picard and basically telling him, I don't want this fucking post.
Well, it went beyond that. See, that scene with Picard and Sisko made me hate Sisko. The way he treated Picard, I hated that. And what really is the only thing that redeemed that later was when when Sisko's talking to Worf and he tells Worf, I was ready to leave Starfleet too, and someone stopped me. And that someone who stopped him was Picard. And you kind of get the idea that, okay, Picard reached out to Sisko and stopped him from leaving Starfleet, and now Sisko is trying to return the favor and do the same thing for one of Picard's own officers. That really bugged me. I really did not like him in the beginning of that show, and I can't say it's his fault It's the writers. The writers are going to write what they want to write, and they wanted him to dislike Picard because of the fact that Picard was helping the Borg, but it wasn't Picard. It was Locutus. They opened that up bad, though. They
I do believe I've heard that argument before.
I do believe I've heard someone say that before, but it's true though. Cause I mean, you and I, oh God, now I've just put myself out of frame. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, I mean, you and I have debated that quite a bit over the years, and I still agree to it to this day. Cause I mean, it's the exact same feeling I had now back when I did back then. Speaking of, Cisco's evolution as a character, he went from like this tiny little asshole and eventually grew. But that was the thing about Cisco. He's a badass. He's a badass, and he kind of kept that. Like, well, he definitely kept it as the seasons progressed, but I mean, going in with that little sense of entitlement he had in the first couple seasons there, like, I don't want this post, find someone else to do it, and I touched on that in the interview clips. I'm thinking, this guy's a dick, and I can't like a dick, especially if he's in somebody clip that. Somebody sound clip that. I can't like an asshole if he's in a lead starring role in a franchise that I love. But luckily that didn't stay as was.
Arwen Avalon, give me an asshole. Cisco any day. Assholey Cisco any day.
Assholey Cisco. See, there's dick asshole, and then there's cool asshole. To me, Cisco started with dick.
Not like nacho cheese versus
asshole.
Cool Ranch. I don't know.
It's probably like a sticky taco too. I don't know. But he started with dick asshole, and then he went to bad asshole. You know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the show speaks for itself. So, yeah, it's hot in here, guys. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm fucking sweating my balls off.
So I think the major problem for me was we understood that there was a difference between Locutus and Picard. That those are two completely different people.
Yeah.
Okay. It might have been Picard's body, but Locutus was not Picard. So for Cisco to come out, this new guy that none of us had ever seen before, and treat Picard like he's a villain. No, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
It's not happening. Nope. You don't get to come in day one and be like, I was at the Battle of Wolf 359. Like, and Picard's like, oh fuck.
Oh, here we go with this again. God damn it. Hold on. Let me do my Picard maneuver and then give you a lecture. And I'll give you a lecture about what role really is, damn it. Yeah. Yeah.
Immediately Picard's on the defensive. I didn't like that. And I didn't think Cisco had the right. Yes, he lost his wife, but and that completely changed his world. But it'd been years since that happened. It'd been years. He'd been working at Utopia Planitia shipyard. He actually was working on the Defiant. We didn't know that yet, but he was working on the Defiant. And it wasn't Picard's fault. If all of us could understand that, why can't this guy understand that?
Yeah.
And I didn't like him. And eventually I liked him more. I liked Kira, even though she was kind of over the top at the time. I liked Kira. I liked Odo. I thought Odo was cool.
Odo was really cool. Yeah.
Quark. I hated the Ferengi. I hated the Ferengi in TNG. But the first time he's like, my name is Quark. And I'm like, who is this Ferengi? That's like Dapper Dan. He's dressed like Dapper Dan, we are leaving this space station.
Man. And that was the cool that I loved Odo. I loved Quark. Like Quark and Odo made so many of those episodes. It's like, but he'd be pleading with Odo about, the commission's gonna come down and they're gonna kill me. And Odo just kind of looks at him like, oh, there's probably a downside I don't see, but man, and that was to summarize that whole series, there's so many things about it that I love, but the one thing that really kept drawing me in, especially in the later seasons, was dialogue. The dialogue was absolutely awesome. Jadzia was gorgeous too. Sorry, yep, the primitive side's coming out. Ow!
You know what? I've watched this. I've watched DS9 at least a dozen times over the years, and there's things I still catch. I was watching the finale. I was watching the last episode of Deep Space Nine just recently, and when they're in Bic Fontaine's casino, at for the very last time, you see all the writers and producers come in. It's Brandon Braga, all of them come in. And you're frozen.
Yeah.
There you go.
I wasn't moving.
You were for just a second. You were but you see them all come in, and as they're panning in on Vix, all the producers and writers are coming into the casino to sit down and listen to them sing. I thought that was the best is yet to come. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and I had, like so many in chat, Garrick was plain simple Garrick. He was great. And to go back on, dialogue, one of my favorite scenes out of that entire series was having Quark and Garrick just talk about root beer. Like there was pretty much just throwaway dialogue. You can consider it filler if you want, but man, there was just something about that. Like even throwaway dialogue was still good dialogue.
Shockwave says, by the end, Nog was my favorite character, just for the character growth. A street kid that becomes a Starfleet officer, and who would have become captain of the Defiant. That's huge. Absolutely.
Yeah, that was huge.
This is my nephew, Nog. And Nog's like, and
and he befriends Jake, and they get on well. They're hanging out on the promenade and thinking, man, what it would be like to be a teenager growing up in a place like that. With things coming in, Klingons going this way, Bajorn's coming this way, Wormhole doing its thing over there, and Ferengi's walking around going, I come to the station seeking profit. Greetings, human. I'd probably actually spend most of my time at the Dabo table or some shit like that, flirting with Dabo. Yeah.
Oh my God. The coffee scenes between Bashir and Garrick are some of the absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Just plain simple
Garrick. And he was a tailor, a really nice tailor.
Tailor.
He kind of in a way reminded me of Robin Williams, because he just kind of looked like him and he spoke like him too. There's several times when he was getting introduced, I'm thinking, is that fucking Williams up there? No, it isn't. All right.
Arwen Avalon. Zeki.
Oh, God.
I'm not talking about you, Clark.
Oh, God. Emperor.
Never trust a Sicilian while death is on the line. Oh, wrong IP. Sorry.
My God.
Same actor, wrong IP.
The resemblance is uncanny.
You? Him. Oh, my God. Rom? Hello, Rom.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Like 6 or 7 years of these old school clips and shit, ladies and gentlemen. 10 years of Loki and I doing the same thing we're doing now. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
And he brings all the Latinum.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not taking a bribe. He's like, no, this is to pay for an apprenticeship. This is to pay. This is all the money I've gotten ever since I was born. This is all the Latinum I've ever gotten. And this is to pay for my apprenticeship. And you're like, holy shit, he's serious.
Yeah. Super ethereal. No, Dean, I would not be there to flirt with the ladies.
The Dominion attacked Ferenginar? Inconceivable.
Just think of the profit we could have.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. War is good for business.
Brunt. FCA.
How did we get here? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
We're talking about and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't. People are probably tuning in late, thinking, "Oh my god, they're talking about Star Trek again. What the hell?
Talking about Ferengis.
These guys are so boring." Yep, but we've survived.
Ferengi?
We've survived a decade. You know what the funny thing is? When the Ferengi were introduced in Next Generation, I hated them. Like, because I know they were the original premise of Ferengis were good. They were going to be the main villain for the Next Generation as a series. But man,
Yes.
I hated them so much because I thought they looked like shit. I thought they sounded like shit. They annoyed the crap out of me. So I'm kind of glad they did away with that and until they could, perfect them later on.
They clothe their females.
Yeah.
They allow their
about
females
that?
to wear clothing.
Oh,
It's like the biggest sin in the galaxy.
would you want to see a naked Ferengi woman? Like, would they?
No.
No. Okay. All right. No reason. I was just asking for a friend. It's all good. It's all good. Where did those energy?
Moogie.
Moogie. Oh my God. Yeah. 10 years of this, guys. Can you believe it? 1 year of Zerohour. Here we are. I never thought
we are going back in time.
Going back. Yeah. I mean, it's absolutely to move away from Trek. It is still a little bit crazy to me to think about no Soul Assassin. I'm a good boy. It's crazy to think that it's already been 1 year. And, I'm sure I've said this several times, but this is not what I was expecting at all. And I mean that in the best way possible. This has been an unreal journey. And hey, here's to the next year.
Speaking of unreal journeys, let me set this up.
Oh
I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's like 6 minutes long.
Anyway, guys, we are going
to play part of this. So
gonna roll on
we did to set this up. We did an interview with Robert Picardo.
The brand new.
You know what? It's kind of like being back in the captain's view for everybody today. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, but I would like to welcome Robert Picardo.
I'm delighted.
Wow.
I'm delighted. All right,
I can't
let's get to
believe
the important part of this.
A cause for a basic.
What would it be?
It's hard to pick a favorite one, but how to.
Where the Doctor kind of fell in love with 7 of 9. Interesting. All right, on to our next question. Our next question is from Shug. It's been reported that you have... Oh, wow. Season of... I'm sure it came with you.
My action figure had one of the more...
Hold on.
Him.
There we go. Right.
During filming of the 7th season of Star Trek Voyager, it was reported that you were caught in the transporter room with... Wow. One of your action figures lodged in a very uncomfortable place?
My action figure. So that's not a problem for him. You never have to wear orthotics as an action figure. I think I've covered all the action figure material from 7 years of Star Trek Dimensions. Action figure. All right, it'll come to me.
Yeah, I'm sure it came with you.
My action figure had one of the more exciting lifestyles
I
among
bet it did.
action figures. He was constantly riding shotgun with Barbie.
Wow, I don't think I've ever heard it put quite that way, but okay. Do you think it's, kind of odd to be walking around for however long you were with an action figure lodged in your ass?
If the action figure had been strapped and was being rammed repeatedly against the wall, I would say, "What's wrong, honey?" Or if he had been hung by the neck from the Christmas tree, I'd say, did we miss something from Santa's list? My only complaint is when they put out the larger action figures, the plush dolls that are designed for, middle-aged women to sleep with. My doll had a comb over, had a big strip of hair across the middle of his head, which I objected to. I don't know. Apparently whoever makes them in China thought that I would look better with what looks to be headphones on. My action figure also, sleeps with 7 of 9's action figure on a regular basis. So that's been a source of vicarious pleasure for me as well. The other great thing about having an action figure is you can play with yourself in public. What else is good about having an action figure? They bend in ways that I never did.
Okay, enough about action figures. So
they bend in interesting ways. Okay, all right. Action figures. right.
Oh my God, my computer almost wore my tea. Holy shit. Oh my God.
They bend in interesting ways, don't they?
Oh my God, that was Loki doing what he does best. Oh my God, that whole thing. Oh my God, I'm sweating so hard from
What the
laughing
fuck
my
was
ass
that?
off.
That was my
I know.
interview with Robert Picardo.
That was the interview with Robert Picardo. That's what got the ball rolling to start doing what what we ended up doing for the next 6 or 7 years there. Oh my God. Yeah, that one still takes the cake. That was the inspiration to start doing my own shows and my own interviews back in the day.
There is a group of interviews that maybe one day I will put out into the wild. I've interviewed Arnold Schwarzenegger. Put the cookie down. No, I'm fucking hungry, bastard. Patrick Stewart, a couple of different celebrities over the years we've done interviews with that turned out really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brother, skull and tuck and roll. Good luck this morning on your trek to court, brother. I hope everything gets worked out and it's done. It's over with. You get that weight off your shoulder and on to better things. Me and Snow have been talking about doing a block on a morning show. Snow starting maybe somewhere around 7 a.m. and doing a cup of Joe with Snow, and then working its way over to my channel at 8. So you'd get 2 hours of a morning show. Hopefully, brother, you get everything taken care of this morning, and you've got plenty of time where we can tag team on that and kick some ass and take some names in the morning.
Hell yeah.
So tuck and roll, brother. Tuck and roll this morning, brother.
Yeah. Also, to answer Leia's question, that's Queen Mother up there. That's the Queen from Aliens. That's Mama. But yeah. Also, quick plug. If any of you guys want to hear the interview segments in full, I have uploaded them en masse as of yesterday, so they're all there if you want to check them out. Because man, we had some good times doing that shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh God.
Absolutely. Let me get your Oh my God, why are you being difficult? Let me get your
because everything's being a little bit difficult today. It's hot in here. My microphone's acting up. I almost spewed tea. Yeah, don't be drinking. Don't be drinking or eating anything when you listen to these, because it's just gonna come right out.
Okay, I've pinned Zero's YouTube channel. Guys, there's a whole list of interviews and talks we've had and all kinds of stuff. Go over to Zero's channel and check it out.
Yeah. I worked every morning to streamline those and get them uploaded for you. I had to put everything on hold, including my yoga. So I've probably packed on like 5 pounds this week to get this done for this morning, but it was worth it. It was a excellent trip down memory lane. I just hope you enjoy them because I put them up there for you. I've already heard them, but for some reason they're just extra funny this morning. Check the mood. Check the mood. Oh, that reminds me. I got one more treat for you guys a little later on down the line.
Oh, really? Gun Bunny just subscribed.
Hey, Gun Bunny. Bunny's got a gun.
We've had some really great celebrations the last week. We got 1900. I found out that a plethora of people were unsubscribed the second I hit 1900. That is amazing. And they sent pictures. Multiple people sent me pictures of their account showing that they were unsubscribed. And one of them just had my account pulled up and it showed subscribed the other day because we were on a stream together when they pulled it up. So it's amazing that we hit 1900 and suddenly a plethora of people are unsubscribed. I'm like, wow. So make sure you are still subscribed and that bell's rung for notifications. We really would appreciate it. I normally don't, bring it up, but Mama Susan is tripping. That's right. Soul Assassin right there. Mama Susan be tripping. Yeah. She didn't like us getting a 1900. We'd been back and forth for like I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks with the
Yeah.
same, like we'd gain one, lose one, gain one, lose one, gain one, lose one, gain one, lose one. Every time we'd gain one, we'd lose one. Then we made that push to 1900, and even that freaking night, we went from 1901 to 1897, back to 1901, up to 1904, back to 1901. It's just absolutely nuts. It is absolutely nuts that we're fighting the algorithm like that, back and forth, when we should be growing. I know we should be growing, and it's happening it's not just happening to me. It's happening to a lot of content creators, and it's absolutely horseshit. A lot of these guys work their asses off doing what they're doing. They work 2 or 3 jobs along with YouTube, and they're just trying to make something great, and they have great channels. So make sure you're still subscribed to your favorite channels. That bell's rung. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah. Also, to follow up Dean Krantz, no, it ain't your mama's yoga. It's Diamond Dallas Page yoga. That shit will kick you in the nuts and kick you right up the ass, and you'll keep coming back for more. If you don't believe me, just try it. Try it for half an hour. I guarantee you'll be soaked in sweat.
Daryl the Derelict, we've been pretty stagnant for almost 3 months. Absolutely. And it's exactly the kind of shit we're talking about.
Yeah. You know what? Oh man, it's so hot in here. But hey, you know what? You did achieve that milestone. So big round of applause for Loki.
Oh, you're part of it. We achieved that. You've been here for a year. You're part of the show. Fucking get used to it. You're stuck here now.
Part of the crew. I told you I'm not going anywhere. It all depends on.
There is no escape. There is no escape now. You're stuck here.
Escape. Yeah, I know. You know what, guys, though? There's no place I would rather be stuck, because I love getting to hang out with you guys, even if it's an hour a week, because I'm sure that's all you can stand of me anyway. But yeah, it's been an unreal journey, and I'm looking forward to whatever else we got in store, because I love doing this. I love hanging out with you guys. I love getting to shoot the shit with my brother Loki, like we used to back in the day, as clearly evident from our segments this morning. So yeah, you guys are awesome. You make it all worthwhile. Loki makes it all worthwhile. And I know Loki works very hard. He does this 5 days a week, so props to you, my man.
Thank you. Didn't you mention something about pictures in the Janeway and Kess video?
Yes, I did. Oh God, do you want to put them through that? Let's do it. Torture them all, my boy.
Where are these pictures at?
They're a little bit towards the end. Track your brand, Steve.
And that's the right people. Show.
I want to make sure
and love her, or maybe you don't love her.
All right, so we'll
outside of this podcast, pop your fucking eyes on the podcast right now. Here's Kess as we know and love her, or maybe you don't love her.
Now remember, this was like 7, 8 years ago that we did this.
Yeah. Her, whatever. And here's who the fuck she is now.
What happened?
I believe
a lot of drugs and alcohol.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I believe I asked that. Like, what the hell happened? Dean, stop giving me a hard time, buddy. I will come down there. I will find you. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah.
God, guys, that was 7, 8 years ago.
Yeah,
it's even worse now.
Yeah, don't Google what she looks like now. Let's just leave this where it is. But my goodness, yeah, she fell really hard.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Drugs
yes,
are bad,
Project Story Time right there. That's yes. Okay.
Yeah. And she also liked to go around flashing youngsters and shit. Oh my God. Yeah. So, yep. Everything's there in the interview segments. If you guys want to relive these nightmares, go for it. Holy God. Because this was a nightmare to put together, but I had to throw this into the collection. Oh God. May he have mercy on our souls for what we've done.
So you still had these pictures from when we did the interview?
Yes, I did. And I was telling Loki before the show, when I had to streamline all these segments, I didn't take the original video that they were in. I took the audio, and for some reason, I still had these pictures on the external hard drive because it was part of the video project. So I had to reimpose these into this little clip for you guys. So that was 2 or 3 nightmares I had to live through.
Let's see. Star Trek. I want like a present day. Star Trek.
Oh, God.
Voyager.
Let me finish
We're gonna do an update.
Here's what more of Father Time does to the body.
Oh, they've got an old picture. They've got like, oh no, on IMDb, they've got like her original, like everybody else is updated, and then you've got Jennifer Line. Oh, the mugshot. Okay, hold on.
Here's my mugshot. The mugshot. Yeah, the mugshot. That's the one that was in there. Why the hell would she take a mugshot with no shirt on? I don't get that.
Have no idea.
Like, maybe she wasn't wearing anything when she was picked up by the cops for flashing the kitties at the playground.
Okay, so this is the picture they use. If you see right here,
yeah,
that's like her old picture. Everybody's got an updated picture. Everyone in this lineup, besides Chakotay, besides Robert Beltran. Everyone's got a updated photo, and then you get to her, and it's like, no, that's the 90s photo of her. Right? So there's a mugshot right there.
Was that recent? Oh God, there's the nightmare all over again. Oh jeez.
There's the nightmare all over again. I don't know why. She looks like a changeling. Hello, Odo. Hello, Odo.
I have failed my gods. She was cosplaying as a Ferengi female. That is actually a really good point. That was a thing. It is yoga. Dean, why give me a hard time, bro?
How does this?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. It's no.
I don't understand. And I know people age, but that's not aging. That's bad things happening to the human body.
Man, she hit like someone said earlier, she hit a wall. Is that Naomi? Holy shit. She got older. Well, she was like a baby.
Everybody got older, yeah. Oh, Naomi Wildman. Yeah.
Yeah, Naomi Wildman.
Well, dude, I mean, you think about it, like 30 years ago, yeah, she's gonna be a little older.
But yeah,
not quite. 20 years ago, maybe, for Voyager and whatnot. Yeah. Dean's just giving me the hard time today.
She was nude when she was arrested. She literally yelled at kids to get off her lawn. Yeah, she ran outside, butt-ass naked, screaming at kids while she was butt-ass naked. My
God, that's brutal. Would you, like, not at least put something on? Like a house coat or a muumuu or whatever the hell she had access to? I'm going out there in full force with these babies flapping in the breeze. Oh yeah. Good God.
Not when you're that high, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, that could have been a thing. It probably was a thing. But yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed that nightmare. It was great to relive it again. Live. Doing it live. God. That's crazy. But it's been a lot of fun.
Arwen said something. Where Arwen said something I wanted to highlight. Shit happened. There it is. Not everyone ages like fine wine. I am glad that I have aged gracefully and have not hit a wall.
Yeah.
So I say that, and then in the next 3 years, watch, it'll be like
no.
But
nah. I mean,
I've seen some people that I'm just like, son of a bitch, you're 3 years younger than I am. And yeah. Wow. Yeah.
And you look bad.
You look like late 50s, early 60s. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, that's a scary thought. Whew.
Shit. How did that happen? Hard living.
Hard living, yeah. Living fast. Living fast when you shouldn't be, man. You got to take everything in moderation.
Maybe she had no one to help her. It's true.
Yeah, she could have closed. Yeah, she could have closed a lot of doors and said, fuck this. So who knows? God, what
you would think she's got her Star Trek fam. Maybe none of them liked her. Maybe she was doing drugs on the set. Maybe she was, who knows? Who knows what was happening? You would think though
knows,
she's got her Star Trek fam, but
Apparently, it wasn't meant to be.
you don't know.
You just don't know anymore. Oh,
No,
oh
no,
man.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation, except moderation. Do that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. I have no idea what we're talking about now. That's all right.
People hitting the brick wall.
Yeah.
And hello,
man.
Mads. Good morning, Mads.
Woo! Mama Bear.
What is going on?
What's up? What's happening? What's going on, y'all? Ooh, give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Oh my God, no, we're not singing
What?
that.
No, we're not saying. We're not singing. We're not playing today. Even if what I got to
What I gotta get it, put it in you. No, no.
You dirty 57-year-old bastard, Anthony.
We knew.
Oh my God.
We knew. I knew where you were going with that. Her mother came to conventions with her as showbiz mom. You could tell she had problems then.
God.
See, I never got to see her at a convention, Louise. I never got to see her at a convention. So there's I'm sure there's like a ton of stuff that, yeah.
Mm.
I'm sure there's a ton of stuff. And that lifestyle, I'm going to tell you guys something. Me and Adega are going to be going over some of the Amber Heard stuff that's going on. That's coming to light, the satanic parties, the orgies, all the stuff that's dropping right now. We're going to be going over some of that because we've been talking about that for 2 years now. Adega and I have been talking about this Hollywood lifestyle and how, Eyes Wide Shut wasn't just a movie. These people really do this shit. And some of the really sick, nasty stuff these people do. And they're doing it. And when you are brought up in a lifestyle like that, when you're the child that, that's parents like, oh, no, you gotta be showbiz and do all this stuff. And like Louis said, a showbiz parent, that parades their daughter out there like that, like a piece of meat.
Yeah.
There are problems.
Yeah. Like those pageant kids, man, they're out there to be exploited. It's rough. It's really rough.
She was the youngest member of the cast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
certainly looked it back then too. She still had that kind of childlike innocence, even as a character. She was kind of had that little children naivete kind of side to her. We bring receipts.
real shocking how evil a lot of entertainment is behind the scenes, and a lot of people don't want to know this stuff. They just want to watch the movies. They want to judge the movies. They don't want to know about all this sick shit these people do. They don't want to talk about a lot of the sick shit these people do. It's something me and Dega are going to do, and we bring receipts. That's right.
We bring receipts. We
bring receipts.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man.
Probably watched the AJ video of Bohemian Grove. What a bunch of weirdos. I haven't seen it yet. Look at Lindsay Lohan. Oh, yeah. A lot of these girls messed up, especially the Disney girls. Those are the ones. Those are the most messed up ones are the Disney girls.
Yeah.
So.
God. It's like they've been doing something wrong there this entire time. Imagine that.
Special place in hell. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Book talks about that in Firefly. There's a special level of hell reserved just for people that do really messed up shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to that special kind of hell.
Hey, I'll see you at the head table. No worries. Hell yeah.
God help me. What do we got? What do we got here? We've got.
I don't know.
I know there was.
We've got so much. I mean and that's just a handful of clips. I had hours upon hours of material to work with. So if you guys want more, I can probably find more. But man, I had to hammer those out in pretty swift fashion to get them done on time for today. If we were even going to use them. I don't know if we were going to use them or not. Fuck it. I'll just throw them up there. People can have a chuckle at my expense.
Let's try Why Am I Not a Captain?
Yeah.
It's about Benjamin.
That intrigued me for a couple of reasons. One, because it played upon O'Brien a little bit more with him and his wife, Kiko. What I can't fucking pronounce names at all today. Keiko. But yeah, I mean, you remember them getting married off in The Next Generation, and now it's like they kind of felt like I did back watching those first early episodes. Like, I didn't really know how to feel about it. I felt lost almost in a kind of way. And O'Brien trying to find something for his wife to do, thinking, well, not much to do for a botanist on a fucking station, and Odo had a prominent role in that episode as well. And there was a guy I'd never seen before, like a freaking shapeshifter. What the hell? It's like, is he a reincarnate of the Skin of Evil species, or like, what's he gonna do? I really liked Odo though. He was really cool. It's snowing on the promenade.
Snowing on the promenade.
Snowing on the promenade. There's something wrong with the weather system, sir. It's snowing on the promenade.
If wishes were horses.
But I kind of like that episode for those two reasons, because it gave Odo some depth. There was a lot of stuff going on about him, and it showed married life on a space station with O'Brien. Because it's like, really, you're there, you have nowhere to go, really, so here you go. We're gonna throw you in your can and deal with life as it comes up. So I always found that kind of interesting.
You have runabouts. Use the runabouts to go explore. No.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give you a frigate. Well, it better be a badass frigate. Okay, we'll give you a frigate with pulse phasers on it and quantum torpedoes and a blade of armor. Okay, cool. And we'll promote you to the rank of captain. Yeah, and that's where Cisco.
Yeah.
Man, when the baldness came, when he got to shave his head and they pinned the captain bars on him, that's when the whole game changed.
Oh man, Cisco was a different man after that. That was some crazy shit.
You think that it bothered him that, okay, we've got Star Trek with Kirk, and he was a captain, and he's the main character. You've got Next Gen with Picard, and he's a captain, and he's a main character. We're going to make you a commander. I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
I'm a what? Commander. Why the hell am I a commander? Isn't that like Picard's peon on the Enterprise? It's number one. I just went number one. That's what I'd be saying. I'd be like, commander, my ass. I want to be a captain. I'm the lead of the show. Make me a damn captain. Every Star Trek has a captain in it. Even that chick that's going to come later gets to be a captain.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, that probably would have pissed me off. A post on a station you don't even want, and you're a commander. I can kind of weigh it myself, because you think, captain of a starship, you're going out there, boldly going and all that shit. And you're a commander getting assigned to a station that goes nowhere, and you've got to keep eyes on the traffic coming in and out next to a wormhole, which is shit you'd never seen before, with prophets that you know nothing about. You basically got thrown into their world saying, here, have at it. If that were me, I'd be thinking, you guys are giving me a lot of vagueness that I don't know how to comprehend right now. And I'm not even a fucking captain. Like, does it make sense to you to have a commander just work the station? Was that what they were going for? Like, captains fly ships, commanders do dirty work. That's kind of the impression that I got.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Damn straight.
I don't know who that guy is, but he likes to fucking ramble a whole hell of a lot. Jeez.
Aren't you Picard's peon? Isn't that the rank Picard's peon's at? So I could hear, okay, there is excitement in my voice talking about this. And I can hear that. And it's really amazing because I'm getting excited, and I'm like, I know I'm like bouncing in my chair because I know what I get like when I'm talking about stuff. And I don't do that as much now. You don't hear that coming out as much now. And that's something I guess I've got to like, because I don't go back and listen to myself. I don't. No, I never do.
Me either. No, I can't stand it. But, to be able to, at the very least, re-experience all of these with you for the first time, live on air with all of you out there, it's a real treat. Because it raises that little bar of excitement just a little bit, even though I've heard these 8 million times. It's a little bit different when you get to share them with such a great community.
Dean Krantz, nerd moment. I read the Starfleet command structure and space station table of organization said they were commander billets. When Cisco got promoted, he should have been transferred. He was also okay. So when they lost Deep Space Nine, when Deep Space Nine fell to the Dominion, and he was made what was it, Commodore Ross's tactical advisor or whatever, that should have been his new job throughout the rest of the war. He would have never gone back to take command of the Defiant. He might have at the very end because Admiral Ross was going with them to Cardassia. I don't know why, but so when they make that last push, he could have been reinstated as the commander of the Defiant, but he would have been Admiral Ross's tactical advisor for the rest of the war. He wouldn't have been back on Deep Space Nine. But Loki, couldn't he have done both jobs? Yes, he could have, but they probably wouldn't have. But this is Deep Space Nine, and it has to happen on Deep Space Nine. When they lost Deep Space Nine, I didn't know how they were gonna. Okay, how are you gonna keep doing the show? You're just not gonna have it on Deep Space Nine. But then they had it on Deep Space Nine with the people that were still on Deep Space Nine. So I was like, fucking brilliant. That's brilliant. Yeah, you got Cisco and them over here at this other starbase fighting the war, and then you've got the people that were left on Deep Space Nine still on Deep Space Nine. Perfect writing moment.
And it worked too. Hey, on a quick segue, there's one thing I want to do for your people. Because we've been joking about this type of condiment for a long time. So here we go. For the first time and last time. This is a shot glass. I didn't even have a shot glass. I had to go out and buy this. And up here, we have this. This is a can of maple syrup.
Oh my God.
This is the hard shit. So here we go. This thing is like eight, nine fucking bucks a can. So hopefully I don't spill this. Here we go. Catch it. There we are. All right. So this is it, guys. Typical Canadian. A shot to you, Loki. Everyone out there in chat. This is the pure shit. So here's to Valhalla. Here's to 1 year already.
To 1 year, my friend.
To 1 year. Let's do it.
Skull!
Oh my God.
There you go. Wow. Skull and tuck and roll.
Woo. That was
Canada.
I love how you laugh that in too. Somebody clip that one. Oh my God. I bought this shit just to do that. So I hope you guys appreciate what I just put myself
diabetes in a can. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I'd be twitching on the floor right now.
Oh my God. It's actually not too bad, but I was not ready for that. So there you go. So if someone wants to pop by and cover me in the rest of what's in that can
there. So Dean Krantz brings up something really, really interesting. So I had breakfast at this fancy smancy restaurant, and I mean like fancy smancy restaurant. The kind where you go in and you pay like, a half a C bill for a fucking breakfast item.
Yeah.
And they put bourbon syrup on my waffle. And they've got like, fruit compost and all kinds of weird shit. And I'm like, no. I just want a waffle, butter, and fucking syrup. That's all I want. And they're like, oh my God, heathen. Heathen. He doesn't want any of the fruit or the special compote or blah, blah, blah. I'm like, they wanted to like do chicken and all kinds of extra shit on this. And I'm just like, I just want the waffle. Bourbon syrup, though. It's like a bourbon syrup. And I was like, wow, that was some good shit. And I have not been able to find more of that. But yeah, really good stuff. Good stuff.
That sounds nice. I don't know if we have anything like that here. I don't know. You would think Canada, we have access to everything syrup, but yeah, I don't know. I don't recall seeing anything like that. I mean, I've never gone to, a store with the intention of specifically looking for that. A lot of our grocery stores are pretty generic.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You think maple, most of syrup's going to be maple. This is not made from maple. This is like
It's made from bourbon.
It's made
Yeah.
from bourbon, and I'm like, damn, that is good. It's
Yeah,
really
man.
good. It's different. It's a different kind of syrup, and it tastes different. But damn, because like K-Ro's really good too. I like clear white syrup. Yeah. That's some good stuff. Somebody's gonna clip that and play it back.
Someone's going to be clipping a lot of things that were said today.
So,
yeah, man.
but dude, 1 year.
I mean,
1
holy
year.
shit. Yeah, I can't. And it just went by like that, and it's crazy because, again, like I said, this is not what I expected at all. Loki just messaged me out of the blue one day saying, "Hey, dude, would love to have you on the show talking Trek." I'm thinking, all right, cool. And then here we are, 55, 60 some odd episodes later. I don't know how many I've done. I know it's been technically more than a year's worth, but it's been 1 year to the day. Tomorrow is actually the 1 year anniversary, but
We're doing it today.
Today is Monday, so that's as close as we can get. So yeah, honestly, guys, just a big thank you to everybody in chat who has continued to support not only this show, but everything Loki does, because he works very hard. I scrambled for 1 week just to get this shit set up. This guy does this every day. So big props to you, my man. Thank you for everything. And hey, the show's not over. We're just getting started. It's been an honor rolling with all you guys.
That's right, guys. Thank you. Oh, did you lose your camera?
Apparently the camera was unplugged.
The camera unplugged. Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Way to be professional. There we go. That's what happens when you get excited. I've got 18 bajillion cables all over the floor here. So something was bound to happen.
Well, we're getting out of here, guys. It has been one hell of a morning. We're past the 1 hour mark.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. DJ Ronnie G throws out a 99-cent super sticker and it's 100. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, DJ, so very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you for all the support for the last year. Thank you for making 0 Hour what it is. You guys are absolutely excellent. This show could not do what it does without you. Without the support, without the backup, we just wouldn't have an audience. So thank you. Thank you so very much. You guys make this happen. So we're getting out of here though. We're gonna leave you. We're gonna leave you with just a second.
And again, all these are on the interview segments playlist on my channel, guys. If you want to hear them in full, they're all there for you. And if you want more, let me know. Anyway, all right, I'm done.
We're gonna leave you guys with this.
So, Steve, Mr. Austin, Steve, I'm going to call you Steve. Fuck it. I don't care. Welcome to the show. So glad to have you.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. You got everything ready, right?
Yeah.
Where's the beer?
You didn't mention any beer.
I specifically mentioned beer. How do you expect me to record without no beer?
Look, I'm sorry. It's just, I'm just so excited, man. Give me a break.
Hey, it could happen to anybody, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on you. It's kind of early in the morning.
Steve, it's like 3:00 in the afternoon here.
What are you saying?
Nothing. All right. So anyway, I'm so excited to have you here in the studio. I've been so excited about doing this podcast with you for so long. I'm almost spinning in my chair because I can't believe you're actually here. This is just so cool. So you and I are actually pretty creative when it comes to musical engineering, for lack of a better term. And over the past couple weeks, you and I had been trading a few pieces back and forth. We actually planned on getting a little bit of work done while we're here. And so, Steve, for you, I have the pieces we were working on. I kind of been putting them together. So I was hoping maybe for the audience here, we could just show them what I've been working on and see if we can maybe have a little jam or something like that.
Good, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's hard and heavy, right?
It's hard and heavy enough, but what I wanted to do though to broaden our horizons was maybe just show them a sensitive side of Stone Cold Steve Austin, something like that.
Sensitive side?
Well, I don't know. I mean, just something to go on. I mean, just bear with me here a little bit, okay? Will you? We'll figure it out.
All right, I'll take a listen. But I told you hard and heavy.
It's hard and heavy. Don't worry. So I'm gonna cue up this track for you. And just tell me what you think. I'm going to play it over the sound system right now so everybody can hear it. All right, you ready? Let's do this. All right. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Good. You're kidding me, right?
No, I mean,
Man, I told you hard and heavy. I told you rock and roll.
well,
That wasn't rock and roll.
That wasn't rock and roll. Guys, we're out of here. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter, and we will see you guys next week on Zero Hour. Have a great one, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.